Ever wonder how some people seem to pull strings from the shadows, making their rivals dance to their tune? It's a dark art, but a fascinating one. The ultimate power move isn't just defeating your enemies. It's getting them to defeat each other. Welcome to the world of the Puppet Master, where strategy trumps brute force every single time. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology and tactics of turning two adversaries against one another, so you can understand this complex game of chess and, more importantly, protect yourself from ever becoming a pawn. So, how does it work? The first step is to identify the right targets. You need two parties who already have some friction, some existing rivalry or mistrust. A puppet master doesn't create conflict out of thin air. They find a crack and wedge it wide open. Think of two competing companies, two ambitious colleagues, or even two rival nations. The key is that they must have something to lose and something to gain by fighting each other. Once you've identified your players, the game begins. The next stage is all about information and misinformation. The puppet master becomes a master of whispers. They'll feed one side a piece of information, maybe a half-truth or a carefully crafted lie, suggesting the other is planning a move against them. Then, they'll do the same to the other side. The goal is to sow seeds of doubt and paranoia. They might say something like, "I heard from a reliable source that they're trying to undercut your project." Or, "Be careful, they're making alliances behind your back." These messages are designed to be just plausible enough to be believed, and they exploit existing insecurities. As the tension builds, the puppet master subtly fans the flames. They'll act as a neutral friend or a concerned third party to both sides, all while orchestrating their collision. They might offer advice that actually pushes the two enemies closer to conflict. For example, they could suggest a defensive action to one side that the other side will interpret as an act of aggression. It's a delicate dance of suggestion and manipulation. The puppet master never gets their own hands dirty. They stay in the background, appearing innocent, while their targets become increasingly entangled in their own escalating drama. The final act is the conflict itself. The two enemies, now completely convinced of each other's treachery, finally clash. The puppet master just sits back and watches. As they weaken each other, the puppet master's own position gets stronger. They might even step in at the end, presenting themselves as the peacemaker who can clean up the mess, gaining influence and control over the exhausted survivors. This strategy has been used throughout history, from ancient court politics to modern corporate boardrooms. Why are we talking about this? Not so you can become a manipulative mastermind, but so you can recognize the signs. If you find yourself in a conflict, take a step back and ask, who benefits from this? Is there someone whispering in my ear, feeding my anger and fear? Is someone else gaining power while I'm busy fighting? Understanding the puppet master's playbook is your best defense. Don't let someone else pull your strings. Be aware, be critical of the information you receive, and always consider the motives of the messenger. Thanks for watching. If you found this dive into strategy and psychology interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that helps you navigate the complexities of human interaction. See you in the next video.